doesn't blame, I should say it the way he says it, China, for any bad business advantages that they have over the United States. Mm-hmm. Instead, he's pointing the finger at President Obama for all of the problems between the United States and China. He has called Xi Jinping a very special man. He has said they have great chemistry together, Squeeze. It's like
great chemistry.
It's like, you know what? It's like they're going to be dance partners soon. Can you imagine the two of them dancing on the stars? Dancing with the Stars? Political edition.
You're making me cough, man.
Trump and Xi Jinping. We could invite Kim Jong-un and Putin, and we could all have Dancing with the Stars.
I wonder which one would be in the tights.
All right. And unfortunately, they had their first dreamer. We had the guy on yesterday, Mohammed, who was representing most of the dreamers in that organization.
The activist for the Dream Activists.
Right. But what happened last night was there's a guy by the name of Juan Manuel Montes. He's 23 years old. He was a dreamer. He came here as a little child, has some medical issues, and apparently he wandered too close to the border and self-deported himself. And then when he tried to come back to the United States, they wouldn't allow him. So last night, since he was already out of the U.S. and he only knows the United States, he came here as a young child.
Right.
He tried to sneak back in to the United States, and he got caught at the border, and now he is facing criminal charges for trying to re-enter after a prior deportation, and he is now unfortunately in jail. And this happens a lot. He was spotted by agents just north of the border fence. He ran from them for about 200 yards before laying down. He then attempted to get up again and run, but was quickly caught. Montes claims he was wrongly expelled in February from the United States. The United States says he was deported, but the administration says he left the country voluntarily. He just literally walked across the border by mistake. And apparently, and caused him to lose his protected status under the DREAM Act program. You know, I once had a client who went to Niagara Falls. He wasn't a dreamer. Had a pending adjustment application through marriage. I remember this years ago.
Right.
Had a pending adjustment application through marriage. Went to the Niagara Falls. Went to the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls. And then when she tried to come back, the United States wouldn't let her back because she left the United States. She, wait a second, I'm looking at the Niagara Falls. No, you left. And she goes, well, I have this pending adjustment. Yes, but once you leave, that's the end of it. You have to be so careful, so careful when you get to the border. Squeeze?
Unbelievable, man. Meanwhile, President Barack Obama, was dismissed from jury duty in Chicago yesterday.
I did see that.
You saw that, right?
I don't know any lawyer who would actually want him on his jury. Can you imagine? He's like, well, before I decide whether or not to give $1 million to your client, I'd like to call Michelle and ask her legal opinion. She's also a fabulous attorney as well. Can you imagine?
Man,
oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Barack would be like, dude, let me do the closing for you. I'm much better at this than you. You imagine you're like the lawyer and he's like the guy in the jury can do it better than you can?
Oh man, unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know. But once again, it's the Brad and Squeeze Show. Just reminding everyone listening on 93.5 WVIP and also on our social media platforms on Facebook, David Squeeze, Annakie, Brad H. Bernstein, and Law Offices of Spar Bernstein, that you can now place your questions by calling 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. Or place your questions on the social media pages. And of course, our lovely Kim Moore, SMG social media guru, will read those questions off to, of course, Mr. Bernstein. So make sure you get your RFQs in. RFQs, rapid fire questions. Make sure you get those on our social media platforms. But 1-800-529-5465. So what else is going on in the news?
Yeah, well, let me talk more news while we wait for people to call with their immigration questions. And our lines are wide open right now. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We are live on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, David Squeeze, Annakie, Jamrock Magazine, Brad H. Bernstein, Link Up Media, and a whole lot more. We're also live on WVIP 93.5 FM throughout the New York metropolitan area. and the telephone number to call to get your immigration questions, your legal issues, whatever you want to do. You want to call just to say hello. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Our lines are open now. This is the time of the show when we're going to be taking your calls because, as you know, we are very well organized by Jill now. And when Jill says no more calls, it's no more calls. So call now, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. While we wait for people to call, Squeeze.
Right, and I put my earpiece in.
There was a Yale student that accidentally turned her dad into immigration and got the dad deported. And I've heard these stories before also. This just happens to be in the news, but I've seen this happen plenty of times.
Turn her dad in.
By mistake. Again, by mistake, not having attorneys, not knowing what to do. Even this guy who tried to re-enter the United States should have hired a good attorney instead of trying to sneak back in. This woman here, I mean, this is all stuff that's in the news now. There she is, Vivian Andazola Marquez, a senior at Yale University. She's probably a smart lady, okay? She's like, I go to Yale. I don't need help.
And she did what?
Right. She drove her father the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services in Centennial, Colorado to get his green card. And she filled out all the forms and thought she was brilliant because she goes to Yale. The October 12th interview was supposed to be Melesio Andazola Morales' last official interview before being approved for his permanent residence. He was going for his adjustment interview.
Right.
Instead, he was arrested by 3 ICE officers and placed in detention immediately and is now facing deportation in Mexico. Morales, a father of 4, is the sole breadwinner for his family. He actually put his daughter through college at Yale. And he's been living, working, and paying taxes in the United States since 1998. He has no criminal record. But Mr. Andazola was previously deported from the United States in 1997. And his previous removal order has been reinstated, and he is now in ICE custody. So, you know, where the daughter says, my father, he doesn't have a criminal record, he's been living here, he's paying taxes, I go to Yale, I'm really smart, I can fill out a form and submit it. Guess what? If immigration was as easy as filling out a form, and we say this every day, Squeeze, was easy as filling out a form, the Brad and Squeeze show as we know it would not exist. Would not exist.
You heard me yelling about that yesterday.
I want you to yell about it again.
You know, and
it wouldn't exist.
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
And then so you know this, you know, and then some people think that, you know, well, I go to Yale, they have this self-importance that I know everything because I go to an Ivy League school.
But no, some people just, when they hear or see things on the internet that says, you don't need an attorney to do this, because it's this simple. That's being set up, ladies and gentlemen. Or they make a phone call and they're told by the people who answer the phone at USCIS or wherever, okay, oh, by the way, this is all you need to do. And like you have said, many times they are wrong because they're just people following something on a computer.
That's right. That's right.
You're probably asking Alexa. Asking
Siri.
Google.
Siri, how do I get my dad a green card?
Yeah.
File I-130. You know, I don't know. I can't do Siri.
I found this on the internet.
Yes. You know, it says file I-130.
I found this on the internet. You know, and you go and you follow them like.
Yeah, but Siri said to do it.
People think that everything that they read on the internet is true.
It is not true.
People need to wonder, what? I found it on the internet.
It is absolutely not true.
Anyway.
You know things that are also not true? Things you read on Wikipedia.
Yes. People believe everything that they read on Wikipedia.
I don't know why all of a sudden Wikipedia is...
It's like the encyclopedia.
It's like Wikipedia, I would say, is about 1/3 of the time wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
Wrong.
Because you can edit your...
anyone can edit anything they want.
You can edit Wikipedia.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the hell you want to do.
By the way, we have somebody calling from Niagara Falls. I hope he's on the American side and not the Canadian side.
Let's go to the Niagara.
Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you doing?
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you?
Are you really in Niagara Falls right now?
Yeah, I'm calling from Niagara Falls. I'm up in the border, Buffalo.
You're in Buffalo?
In Buffalo.
Okay, but you don't have a barrel and you're not going over, right?
Well, I'm really going to Buffalo. I can go if I want to.
All right, so what's your question?
I have 3 questions. I want to go A VAWA case.
You have a VAWA case.
Approved like 2 weeks. Yeah, approved like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, wonderful.
What I want to know, how long will they take, like, to send me my green card?
Did you file an adjustment with the VAWA, or you just filed the VAWA?
Yes, we filed through a domestic dispute because my husband was going through some stuff.
That I understand because it's the Violence Against Women's Act. But what I need to know to advise you, my answer is when you filed the VAWA application is the I-360 form. Did you,
yes,
in addition,
I got that approved.
Okay, you have that approved. In addition to that, did you file an adjustment application, the I-485?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, so you should.
Yes.
So if you have the VAWA approved, the adjustment should be approved at the same time. You should be getting your green card in the mail momentarily. If you filed them, if you filed them concurrently, an I-360 and an adjustment concurrently, they would be approved at the same time.
Yeah, like the I-485 is the work permit or something like that?
The I-485 is the adjustment.
Okay, well, they sent me my work permit like months ago, and then now they approved my I-360. But what I wanted to know is, like, can I travel out of the United States on the approval letter?
No. Did you file? Okay. You need a green card, and I'm still unsure whether you filed, even though you say yes, I'm unsure whether you filed an I-485, an adjustment. Did you go for an interview?
Yes, she did. My lawyer did.
Did you go for an interview? Okay.
She told me that the interview is coming up, but she never told me when.
How much did you pay in filing fees?
No, I didn't pay any money. They waived the fees.
They waived the fees. Okay.
All right. I didn't pay anything.
Your adjustment should have been approved. Without looking at the paperwork, I can't tell you any more than that. But if your I-360 is approved, your adjustment should be approved. But you cannot travel on a piece of paper. You need a green card.
Okay. Do you know what the interview is going to be like?
I'm sorry?
I want to know, like, what's the interview going to be like? Is it going to be hard, or?
If you have not had, guess what? If you haven't had an interview yet, you didn't file an adjustment application yet. I don't believe.
No,
by the way, I don't believe you filed an adjustment application. I think what you're telling, you may think you did, but I don't believe you did. I think you filed an I-360 and nothing else because there's no fee required for that. And now you have to file an adjustment application, which is going to take another year for you to get a green card. That's what I think happened. But I've
been waiting 1 year and 2 months.
That's right. That's right. My opinion, I'm giving you my opinion because I don't have the papers in front of me. I don't know what your lawyer did, and the way you're answering the questions is inconsistent with what I'm asking you. Okay? So I now have to delve into your mind to figure out what's going on. And when I delve into your mind, I'm diving in to your mind right now. Yeah. My ESP says you did an I-360, you did not file an adjustment, so all you have is an approved VAWA case, but you never applied to adjust your status to get your green card. Because if you did, you would have went on an interview for the I-360 and the adjustment simultaneously, and you would have gotten the green card at the same time. Your lawyer took you on the slow, there's an old saying, not that I'm against China, okay? Took you on the slow boat to China, okay? When you do a VAWA case, you file the I-360 and the adjustment simultaneously. There's no reason not to. What she did is she filed the I-360, she waited a year and change for it to get approved, and now she's going to file an adjustment application for you, and that's going to take another year. That's my guess, okay?
Okay.
So
thank you.
You're welcome.
You are a smart attorney.
I am a very smart attorney.
You're a smart attorney at Spar and Bernstein.
I am a very smart attorney.
I hope she know that she was smart in calling the smart attorney at Spar and Bernstein by calling 1-800-529-5465.
But she was not.
But she was
not extraordinarily smart because I'm not her attorney.
No, the smart part of her was calling here.
Right, I'm not her attorney.
Right.
And then when I told her what's up, she just says, okay, and hangs the phone up.
Oh, she hung up?
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, and hangs up.
She's not so smart right now. She should call back.
She call back.
And get smart again.
Exactly.
So, be smart and call 1-800-529-5465. My attorney should be your attorney. Spar and Bernstein. Make the link, make the call, make the connection. Make it the Brad and Squeeze Show, and make it the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. What are you waiting for? 1-800-529-5465. You waiting on another attorney to screw it up first? And then you call Brad?
What are you waiting for?
More complicated? What are you waiting for?
When you called me last night,
yeah,
you said to me, Brad, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? I said a taxi, Squeeze. I'm on my way. Trust me. I'm waiting for a taxi. All right, there's no taxi that you got to wait for. There's a telephone call here, right?
Speaking about taxi, man,
Yes.
one of the coolest things. Do you have Alexa at your house?
Who's Alexa?
You don't know who Alexa
From
is?
Amazon?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's the coolest thing, man.
Yeah, why?
So now you can say, Alexa, call me an Uber.
Oh, yeah?
And Alexa calls an Uber because your home address is stored in your phone. And the Uber comes and like, okay, your Uber is arriving in 2 minutes.
But how do you know which Uber? You're like, Alexa, I didn't want the SUV for $100.
No, once you go downstairs, once you open up your phone, the notification pops up.
But how do you know, how does Alexa know, like, not to get you the most expensive Uber in town?
Because it's set in your settings, your Uber app settings.
Oh, so
Everything
then,
is set
so
up
like
there.
if you like want like Uber Pool, for example, you're not going to get, like the SUV that's like 3 times as much.
Right, and you can also tell it. You can tell Alexa what kind you want. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Alexa does everything for you.
That's why Jeff Bezos is the most the richest man in the world.
Exactly.
Okay, because he figured out that Alexa can do all this stuff.
By the way, I noticed you have a Sonos system in your house.
You did notice that.
Alexa is now a part of Sonos.
Yeah, but I still do all my products through Apple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't do. I mean, I'm on Amazon Prime, obviously, but I don't do the whole.
You don't. So you do Siri.
I do Siri. All right. Fiona in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Fiona, how are you? By the way, I walked in with Fiona from your office this morning.
Different Fiona here.
Different Fiona.
I'm all right.
Hello, Fiona.
Fiona, where are you originally from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. What can we do to help you today from Fayetteville,
Well,
North
first
Carolina?
and foremost, I want you to be my lawyer.
Okay.
Fiona is smart.
So
by George, she's smart. No, by Brad, she's smart.
Before I even open my mouth, she has already decided that I'm
she's
her lawyer.
a smart woman.
All right. So
I wish there were more women like you in the world.
right,
I need a woman like this woman.
You need a woman like that.
I need a woman like this woman.
Squeeze is on the prowl for a woman like this woman.
I need a woman like this
Right?
woman. She's smart.
Yes.
She chose a good attorney.
Okay.
All right, good,
What is
Fiona.
the question, Fiona?
All right. So right now, I'm basically in a situation that I need some legal advice on. Now, I've been married to this American citizen almost 2 years now.
Wait, stop 1 second. Stop, Squeeze. I'm sorry. She's married. You can't be with Fiona anymore.
I didn't say I wanted to be with Fiona.
Continue, Fiona, now. All right, Squeeze was getting all hopped up to, like, beat you.
Go ahead, Fiona.
Okay, so I jumped out of the marriage like 3 months after because I found out that he was the abusive type.
Oh, okay.
That's after we got married.
Right.
Not good.
So now I'm single, so yeah. Now, I would
This is a hell of a show.
I'd like to know what would be my next step in regards to getting my stay, or should I just go ahead and do a divorce?
Well, if there was abuse in the relationship, you should be filing a Violence Against Women Act claim. And you should be doing that immediately. And abuse could be physical abuse, it could be extreme emotional abuse. And
it was both.
Okay, so then that's what
Well, I wouldn't say both, 3. It will be physical, verbal, and emotional.
Okay, so you have the triple crown of abuse. And what you should be doing is, we don't want to air your dirty laundry on the air, but what you should do is have a consultation with us. We can do it by telephone. We can go through your case, and as long as we can prove that there was abuse, and
I did report it.
Fine, perfect. That is evidence of abuse.
Yep.
And that you and your spouse live together, you're entitled to apply on your own. So you can get divorced, but just know, when you get divorced, you only have 2 years from the time of the divorce to file the abuse case. So I always advise people, not, if you're going to go down the route of abuse, don't get divorced, because now you're putting an artificial timeline on you to get
In other
the
words,
case done.
she should
do the abuse case, get the green card through the abuse case, and then go do the divorce. And that way, there's no artificial timeline that I gotta, get this thing done.
Right.
All right, so basically you're saying I should just go ahead and set up an appointment so you can go ahead and do the consultation, then we move from there?
Correct.
At this point, there's no consultation. Just retain, Brad.
Correct. Well, one second.
Hey, hold on.
She needs a consultation first. Hold on. All right.
Okay. Oh, Niagara Falls is back?
Niagara Falls is back.
Okay.
Do we want to talk to Niagara Falls again? By the way, Squeeze.
Yeah.
In about 5 minutes or so, right around the 9:30 mark. Okay, it's 9:26 right now. Maybe it'll be 9:31. We're going to go to rapid fire to Social Media Guru.
RFQs, huh?
And so if you are watching on any of our Facebook platforms, leave your immigration questions in the comment section, and in about 5 minutes or so, we are going to be going through rapid fire immigration questions with our Social Media Guru, the former birthday girl. Former.
Well, she's still a birthday girl.
Nah, it's former already.
Yeah.
Or unless we're celebrating all week. I can't celebrate all week.
She's celebrating all month.
One day. All right, do we want to go back? Niagara Falls is back. You have another question.
Niagara Falls.
No, I don't have a question. I'm sorry. Yes, we did file a I-864, I-912, and I-360, G28, and the I-485.
So then I was incorrect. So then, therefore, you should be getting an interview shortly, and then at that interview, you would be getting your green card. So then you are correct. You did the right thing.
We did file. I remember that we did file.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, very good.
Okay.
I'm glad that you called me back. So now we know
all is clear.
All is clear. So you should be getting an interview shortly.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, whoop. She got disconnected. All right, let's go. I can't go anywhere because my computer is frozen right now. Squeeze.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Frozen computer, huh?
Frozen computer. Let's go to Sheila in Orlando, Florida, home of Disney World, home of Mickey Mouse, Pluto, Donald Duck. You ever hear a lawyer do a bad Donald Duck impression?
And occasionally Donald Trump.
I need a lawyer.
Donald Trump. What?
I need a lawyer, like ASAP.
You need a lawyer ASAP.
See, I like this.
And I need you guys. My friend was telling me about you, and she invited me to the live, so I just...
Okay, so what do you need? What help do you need?
All right, I just got married last month.
Right.
But I am moving out of state, not with him.
Why?
So, to work.
Okay. You're not going to get a green card if you're going to do that, though.
Oh my God, that's the thing.
I
didn't even put in the papers yet.
Yeah, but you're not going to get a green card. Part of getting a green card, if you think about it just from a government standpoint, what is the philosophy? Why would the government, what's behind the policy that if you marry an American citizen, you deserve a green card? Because they want to keep families together. They want husbands and wives to live together. The whole basis of the interview is, do you live together? Now, that doesn't mean that if you live apart for a job, that it's not a real bona fide marriage. However, the immigration officers, they interview people with blinders on. I don't want to call a human being a horse, but for all intents and purposes, they have blinders on like horses. This is their interview is based on, do you live together? Do you at the end of the night share the same bed? Sleep on a pillow next to each other? Do you wake up and go to work? Do you share dinners together? Do you share the economic relationship together? And if you are living in different cities, it is almost impossible to prove that. And then you are already going to apply for your green card with, behind the eight ball, basically. And to me, if given the choice between a good job and getting my green card, I'm picking getting my green card all day long because there'll be a lot more good jobs down the line.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not kind of, can I say it on the air? It's not kind of real.
Okay, so then Sheila, you have just admitted to a crime to the entire world. It is a crime to enter into a business marriage. It is a crime to go and file papers knowing that this is not a bona fide marriage. And certainly there is not an attorney that I am aware of, and certainly I would not handle your case for you, simply because there's not because basically when you say, I want Brad to be my attorney, and then you come and say it's a fraudulent marriage, what you're saying is, Brad, help me break the law. I can't do that. I can't do that. So my suggestion would be get an annulment. All right.
And that's the way that cookie crumbles.
That's the way that cookie crumbles, correct.
And once again, folks, all I can say to you is first of all, one, I concur with Brad. Do not come on the air and admit any kind of crime that you have committed. That's one. Two, Yeah, speak up more.
Yes.
Oh, my chest was not buttoned up. You know, a thingamajig.
Why don't you unbutton a little more, Squeeze?
Oh, dude, you can't say that. Let the ladies say that.
Yeah, why don't you unbutton
I don't want you saying that.
Right.
But anyway, first things first, don't commit a crime. Second, if you do, don't come on the air and admit it. Thirdly, make sure if you have such a situation, you speak with the attorneys off air. That's what I've got to say to every single one of you out there tuning in.
And I'm also going to say this, even if you speak to me off the air and say the same thing,
it doesn't mean that
I'm going to sell you the same thing.
Exactly.
We're not helping you break laws here at Spar and Bernstein or on the Brad and Squeeze.
So, people, we are here genuinely to help people, but be careful what you're doing out there. Once again, 1-800-529-5465 is the number for the law firm. And once again, you may need a criminal defense attorney in many cases. We've got the wonderful Paul Hirsch, all right? We also have our personal injury department, which I'm extremely proud of. Why? Because I love money. And you should love money. Because when you have money, you can not only help yourselves, but you can help your family. You can help people of the world suffering. You can do so much. But also, there's something that money cannot replace when it comes to personal injury. What is that, Brad? What is that?
Peace of mind.
It cannot.
Cannot.
However, you can get through life a little bit easier.
Correct.
When you have money.
Correct.
So,
it doesn't replace.
It doesn't replace whatever hurt you had.
Correct.
Or whatever you went through. However, you can get through life a little bit easier.
Squeeze. By the way.
Yeah.
By the way. Danica John says unbutton all the way, Squeeze. And she then continues, come on, Squeeze, go on, Squeeze. Danica wants to see you do like a magic mic here on the Brad and Squeeze show, but this is a PG show, Squeeze. We can't do any of that stuff.
No comments.
No comments.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLING.
Let's go to rapid fire.
Yeah.
You want to do rapid fire?
Yeah. Can we find Kim Moore in the social media room, our social media guru? Okay. Well, she has a lot of questions today, too.
All right, so let's go back to...
No. Let's find her. She's here. Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Of course.
She's here. She's here and ready.
Ready.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys this morning?
Well, I want to tell people that now is the time to actually go to the @David Squeeze Annakie's page or Brad H. Bernstein or law offices of Spar and Bernstein and place your questions quickly because Kim only has 2 questions right now. Once she's done with that, we're going back to the phone line. So if you've got questions, you better post them right now because Kim is going to read them off. So let's go to Kim and hear what she has where questions are concerned, RFQs.
Okay, Jessica on Facebook would like to know, I'm a green card holder and interested in joining the Army. My question is, when I join the Army, can I be able to file and adjust for my mother and my stepfather's visitor's visa to a green card?
Well, that's a loaded question because as a green card holder, you were entitled to join the Army, but I just read, although I have not seen how it's being actually enforced, but I just read an article in the newspaper last week that says Donald Trump has advised the military not to accept permanent residents of the United States, only to accept U.S. citizens. Now, is that being done in reality? Was that just a fake news thing? I don't know, because I haven't heard anybody yet who was a green card holder who went and tried to enlist in the Army and was told not to do so or they can't. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard it with my own 2 ears. I just read that article. So go try to enlist, but I did read that. Now, number 2, because you're in the military, let's assume they take you, but just because you're in the military doesn't mean that you can file for your parents. You have to be a citizen to do that. Now, when you're serving the military for 1 year, instead of waiting 5 years to become a citizen, after 1 year in the military, you can become a citizen. They'll do it pretty fast for you. Then you can file.
Perfect. And yeah, I have we heard anything like following up? Because I read that article too.
Yeah,
but
I did not see anything else in the news about it, and I haven't. Generally, because we have so many clients coming through here, generally I hear somebody said, "Hey, Brad, I had a green card. I tried to enlist in the military. I haven't heard that story yet, but we'll see what happens."
All right.
Mikar would like to know: is it still applicable? I saw a video on YouTube about acquiring U.S. citizenship through a parent. is it still applicable if I've already changed my name to my adoptive parent's name, but my biological father is a U.S. citizen?
It is not applicable to you because once you are adopted, you have broken the bonds between your biological father and you. So whatever your biological father did after the adoption does not apply to you because you were adopted by someone else. Someone else is your parents now. So you don't derive citizenship from a biological father after an adoption.
If someone else is your father.
Correct.
Because that
biological father
is not your father.
He's your DNA, but that's it. He's not your legal father.
Right.
Right.
Got it.
And Debbie would like to know what the international number is if he is not in the U.S.
Squeeze. +1 212 227 8933. +1 for those people with rotary phones still.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have if you don't, then it's just 1212.
You know what I'm really looking at here?
7, 8.
By the way, I want to tell the Brad Squad and Team Squeeze, go easy on the lady before because they are really going in. Like Pauline Williams says, common sense really isn't common. Man, they're really going in.
Right.
They did on Niagara Falls. They were like, she's acting like Brad Oak or something.
Sunshine Love. Oh my God, they're really going in.
And by the way, Nickel Grant says, and we'll take this as on face value, but Nickel Grant says on Facebook they are still enlisting in the Army, but the wait is much longer now because of background checks. That's possible.
Okay.
And I had heard that because they had to complete the background checks first. That was like the first order that came down.
Okay, that is possible. So, like somebody who went and shot up the church in Texas, he was dishonorably discharged from the military, but he then goes and shoots up and kills 27 people. Since he was born in America, don't need a background check on that guy.
Right.
Come on. I mean,
he doesn't
it's ridiculous.
pose a threat.
Well, he has no threat to him.
Yeah.
No threat to America.
I would believe if you're enlisting in the Army, they should do a full background check.
They should do a background check on everybody.
Of who you are.
And the color of your skin and what religion you are. Exactly. They should know who's going to be manning the battleships. Mm-hmm. Make sure that people are of strong mind and body and that they have an allegiance to the United States of America. That should be everybody. Why do you think?
Hold on, that's very interesting. So they vet and do background checks on everyone who wants to come into the country.
Correct.
Right? However, the people who want to go fight for the country that could ultimately turn against the country.
Correct.
Okay, they don't vet and do complete background checks.
Here's your battleship and the steering wheel. Good luck.
These are the same people who could turn spies within the services.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem with them doing
I
don't have a problem with doing background checks. My problem is if that's what you think you need in your military to make sure that you have a strong military and a military that is going to show allegiance to the United States of America, very possible that may be the case, but do it for everybody. Where is this discrimination coming from that for some reason if you were born in the United States versus you were not born in the United States, that makes you more dangerous? There's lots of dangerous people that were born in the United States of America. Do a background check on everybody. Just because you were born here doesn't make you an angel.
Look at Vegas.
That's right. Look at Vegas.
Look at Texas.
Look at Texas. Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah.
The Unabomber.
Yep. Anyways, here we go. Proceed, Kim Moore. 20 minutes before the hour, right here. We're in the RFQ segment.
Anything else, Kim Moore?
We have plowed through all of them this morning so far.
All right. So we'll come back to you at the end of the show if we have more.
Right.
Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Kim Moore, in the social media room here at the Brad and Squeeze Show. Once again, make sure you tune in each and every single weekday at 9 a.m. and noontime for the Brad and Squeeze Show. Powered by USA Credit Repair. Now the leading credit repair agency, I disclaim, in the United States. Why? Because they have a money-back guarantee. They give you 30 days free of credit repair, no obligations. And if you want to continue after that, it's entirely up to you.
Who nominated them the leading credit?
David Annakie.
You have nominated them.
I did.
Okay. And have you won the award yet?
I gave them the award.
You gave the award.
Yes.
You gave your own recommendation and award to
Yes.
USA
You want to know
Credit
why?
Repair. Why?
Because they give more free credit advice
Than anybody
and more
else.
free credit repair than anyone else.
It's like
it
Spar
gives
and
everybody out there the opportunity of trying it out first.
They are like the Spar and Bernstein of credit repair.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
1-800-872-7177.
Management don't like it though.
No, they don't.
Every time I mention free, they get very upset.
They don't like you. Wonder
They get
why?
highly upset.
Because they look at their bank account. There's nothing in there.
Yes.
1-800-872-7177. 1-800-USA-7177. You got bad credit, and you know you have bad credit when it's below 700. You call USA Credit Repair. They give you a 90-day money-back guarantee as long as you are not a schmuck Malamed.
Yeah.
We learned that name yesterday in Yiddish. As long as you're not a schmuck Malamed and keep screwing up your credit over that 90-day period, they guarantee that it will be raised over that 90-day
Right,
period.
let's go back to immigration questions.
We will. Yeah. Call right now, 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. USA Credit Repair is our proud sponsor. Cordella Willery, we did it. There's no reason.
Page 21 in the contract has been done.
The contract has been done. Let's go to Steve in the Bronx.
Steve in the Bronx, we're back to immigration questions. So call up right now, place your questions on our social media platform at David Squeeze, Annakie, Bradish, Bernstein, Law Offices, Spar, Bernstein. Steve, in the BX, where I grew up. What's up? Steve?
Hello, morning.
Hey, a pleasant good morning to you, Steve.
Yes, please. Yes, bro. Yeah, man. I'm looking for you now because ask a question for him.
Ask away.
Can I go still?
Yeah, ask away for him.
I'm sending in people them from February, but them can turn back, then come back and get a work permit, you have a social. Just now this morning, he might tell me what I go on. I check USCIS.gov. He give me a receipt number. I check it, it say they review the case from the 1st of August, and we'll schedule a date, but he must say not go to some service, but listen to the radio. You know what I mean? So I listen now so I can ask how long it takes.
You got, all right, so let me squeeze. I'm going to need a little translation there because his patois is his accent's a little thick.
No, basically.
Okay, so he got married. He went for an interview in August. Is that what you said?
No, he got married. Paying the papers.
You got married.
You got a work permit and a
papers.
When did you send in the papers? When did you send in the papers?
It's in the papers. And
when?
February.
February. Okay, fine. So you're not going to hear for an interview until towards the end of the year or January. It's almost taking 9, 10, 11 months.
He checked online. He got a receipt number.
Yeah. It's taking 9, 10, 11 months these days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he said they check. When I check it, he said they review the case the 1st of August. They're going to schedule a day, but he said that is not right.
Correct. It's taking 9, 10, 11 months. It's taking 9, 10, 11 months
right.
now.
In other words, it's taking a little bit longer.
All right. You are in the 8-month mark at this point.
Right.
So you probably will not get an interview till December or January or early February.
Somewhere thereabouts. So within the next few months or so. So in other words, everything is okay. Just hold it.
Everybody's waiting a long time right now, especially in New York.
All right, boss.
I just want to know, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry.
Make emergency notes, everything good.
If more than a year goes by and you haven't got the interview, then come see me.
Yeah, if you don't get anything by February, then just tell him to come link, Brad.
Yeah, man, definitely.
All right.
Respect. Nice show, brother.
Thank you very much.
All right. Manners and respect, Brad.
Thank you. Manners and respect.
So yesterday you learned wagwan.
Wagwan.
Today you learned how to say manners and respect.
Manners and respect.
Not manners and respect.
Manners.
Manners and respect.
Manners and respect.
Manners.
Manners.
And
respect.
Respect. Yeah.
No T.
No.
Manners and respect.
Yeah. Manners and respect.
And respect.
Yeah.
Manners and respect.
Yeah.
Yes. Manners and respect.
Yes.
Manners and respect.
Not manners. Manners.
Manners.
Yeah.
And respect.
Yeah.
Manners.
Yeah. You know what I find weird too? They have these T-shirts that says Yemen. It's not Yemen. It's Yemen.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
that's like some white dude
some white dude came up with that. It's not Yemen. Yeah. It's Yemen. You know. Anyway, folks.
All right. Elvis is in Jacksonville, Florida. Elvis
is in the building.
Elvis is alive and well.
Elvis, what's up?
Good morning, bless Steve. I'm going to talk like a Jamaican now, all right?
Now you got all the Jamaicans calling the show.
All right. Elvis, manners and respect. Manners and respect, Elvis.
Come on, bless up yourself, my brother.
Bless up yourself, Brad.
All right, I've been in the United States for about 20 years.
Right.
And I recently got my green card about 5 years ago, but I have a little run-in with the law. And I want to go to Jamaica for the first time, but I want to know how the process of coming back.
Tell me about the run-in with the law.
Well, I'm still married to my wife, unfortunately, and we had a little dispute, and, you know, the law got involved. And I didn't even get arrested either. They just came and they processed the case, and we went to court, and the case was thrown out.
Do you have a disposition from the court saying your case was dismissed?
Yes.
If you have a disposition says your case was dismissed, travel with it. They may stop you on the way back, but as long as the case was dismissed, they're going to let you into the country. My only concern with everybody who calls on this show and says their case was dismissed, I'm saying to you to travel, and I'm clenching my teeth when I say it because I have not seen the disposition.
Dispositions, right.
So I'm basing it on what you're telling me. The case was dismissed. If you want to be 100% certain, have a consultation with us. Send us a copy of the disposition. Let us make sure this case was dismissed, and then I can unclench my teeth.
Yeah.
So I'm
saying.
saying.
So let me ask you. I'm gonna take it the other way then. If it wasn't dismissed and I travel, what's the problem coming back then?
Assuming the case was dismissed, there is no problem. They'll stop you. They'll ask you about it. You show them the disposition. They'll see the case was dismissed, and they'll let you in.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bro. Yeah, man. Bless your yourself, my brother.
All right, thank you. All right, manners and respect. Manners and respect. Manners and respect.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right, so Brad, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Marcia said that they just got their green cards. Is it okay to travel for the Christmas?
Yep.
Okay, and Gregory wants to know, he's planning on getting married. His wife, my wife to have a U.S. visa, just want to know, who has a U.S. visa, just want to know if it's better to go home and get married or do it here in the U.S. I am also planning on doing her green card application. I am a U.S. citizen. She's in Jamaica. This is so confusing to me. I'm going for Birdham.
All right. The answer is if she's here on a visitor's visa, wait 90 days, get married, adjust your status here. Otherwise, go to Jamaica, marry her, come back, file for her, and she'll be here in a year. Those are your two options.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
All right. There you go, Gregory. All right.
There you go, Gregory.
I think Kim is a little much better at translating Patois.
Yes.
And, English.
Joyce.
To English. Joyce, how you doing? Joyce?
Joyce.
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 Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. How are you?
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good.
Good morning to you.
In
Good.
Kearney, New Jersey.
Kearney, New Jersey.
Kearney.
Cape May. Cape
May, New Jersey, squeeze. Not Kearney.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. I was wrong.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. What's going on, Joyce?
Okay. My mom had filed for me, and at the time when she filed for me, I had two kids. One was 14, and the other one was well, I didn't have my second child yet. Anyhow, the 14-year-old, he basically aged off. He turned 21 because my file has just completed. I've been here in the U.S. 4 months, just got my green card. So it's a second child that I had.
How old is the second child?
The second one, he's 11. He's here.
And what's his status? The 11-year-old has the green card?
Yes.
Okay, the older one is how, so they're fine. And now the older one, how old is the older one?
Well, he's at the time when she started the filing, he was 14.
How old is he
aged
now?
off. He's now 22.
Okay. Do you recall, and maybe you don't recall, but do you recall how long it took the I-130 visa petition to get approved? Because you get to add that time onto his 21st birthday under the Child Status Protection Act. It is possible he may or may not have aged out. I don't know.
Okay. The petition was submitted in 2009. It got approved in 2011.
Okay, he did not age out. Stop. He did not age out because he gets till 23. If it was 2009 to 2011, that's 2 years. Hold on. Come and see me immediately. What you are incorrect in your assessment that he aged out.
Hence the reason why we've got the brain of Bradford H. Bernstein.
You ever see that movie? Look at the big brain on Brad.
I'm not going to jump into your brain, though.
Do you know what movie that's from?
Yeah. What?
You don't know what movie that's from. Samuel L. Jackson. You know what movie? He goes, look at the big brain on Brad. Brad was a drug dealer, and Samuel L. Jackson was a hitman. And just after that, he shot Brad and killed him right in the head. Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
But everyone, whenever they see Brad and I say something smart, everyone always goes, look at the big brain on Brad.
I'm going to be saying that now. 1-800-529-5465. Can we check back in with Kim real quick before we...
Do we have any more questions for
Kim? Do we have any more questions? We're ready for you again. You make this show beautiful.
Aw, thank you, Squeeze.
It's the truth.
Yes.
No need to thank me, you know?
You my 26 years has me glowing, I think. The viewers have been all about my hairstyle today.
I saw people are loving the lipstick, Kim, I'm reading.
Yes.
I like the lipstick.
I'm reading the comments and people are like, Kim, the lipstick.
Yeah.
Do you know when we sent Kim out, to do Man on the Street, she got like 2 dates out of it?
Really?
Yes. Two guys picked her up on the street while she was doing it.
Wow.
I said.
Beautiful woman walks up to you with a microphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And I said, you know what? This could be like a whole new dating thing. Just come to Spar, Bernstein, take a microphone, go outside and pick up some guys.
And can you imagine me outside with a microphone? Everybody be running in different directions.
My mom just commented that she loves my hairstyle. Always a supportive.
Yes, always supportive mom. All right. What is the question? So what do you got?
Okay. I'm really sorry. I'm going to butcher this name. Surendranath would like to know, my father was an LPR, but he came back home to Guyana and overstayed for a couple of years. We were told his daughter, who is a U.S. citizen, needs to re-petition for him, which they did. Before coming back to Guyana, he lived in the U.S. for 8 years. He's expected to return to the U.S. shortly. My question is, can he apply for his citizenship when he arrives in the U.S.?
No, he is going to wait 5 years before he becomes a citizen.
Devi on Facebook would like to know, my mother-in-law sponsored my husband in December of 2015. She's a citizen. Can you tell me how long it should take?
Your mother-in-law sponsored your husband in December 2015. That means it's a married son. It's going to be about another 9 or 10 years.
Stacy Ann on Facebook would like to know, if someone did their biometrics for their N400 in August, how long does it take for them to wait for an interview if they're in New York?
It'll be 2018 before you get your interview.
Okay, fantastic. And Rohander would like to know, I filed my adjustment of status, but I couldn't get the vaccine because I'm pregnant. Is that going to affect the process?
Yes, because you're going to go for your interview and they're going to say, have the baby, then go get the vaccine, then come back for your green card.
Unfortunate. Okay, and we have gotten through all of them again.
All right, Kimberly.
Wonderful.
We'll see you at 12 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. There it is, Squeeze. Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. RFQs.
All right. Let's go to Oceania.
Hello.
Oceania.
You're doing some butchering today.
Hello.
Butchering today. Oceania?
Yes.
How are you? Where are you from?
I'm come from Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, where originally? Because it's an unusual name. Out of curiosity.
Oh. I'm from Jamaica.
You're from Jamaica. Okay. Have you ever heard of the name in Jamaica, Oceania? No.
One person, and my cousin had it.
Your cousin had it. Okay. Very unusual. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, what can we do to help you?
Yes, I have a green card, but I wonder how long it's going to take for me to apply for my citizenship.
How long have you had your green card?
For 1 year now.
How did you get your green card? Who sponsored you?
By filing. My grandmother filed for me.
Oh, so you were going to wait 3 years and 9 months more. You can't file your citizenship until 4 years, 9 months, and 3 days.
So one more question. Can I travel with it to Canada?
You can, but you would probably need a visa to enter the Canada.
Oh,
so what
just
you do is
visit?
Yes. So what you would need to do is you go to the Canadian consulate here in New York. You live in New York. Get a visa for Canada, and then you can travel to Canada. And it should be pretty simple to get the visa for Canada because you already are a permanent resident of the United States.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. But one more question.
Well, okay.
I had a friend. He is a citizen here, but I had a friend in Jamaica. Can he send an invite for her to get a visa out there?
Can who send an invite?
But he's already married.
Can who send an invite to who? I'm confused what you're asking.
The friend here is married.
Okay.
But I have a friend there in Jamaica. Can he send an invite for her to?
You're friends with this couple, and there's somebody in America, and then there's somebody in Jamaica, and you want to invite. No one's going to give a spouse of a resident or a spouse of a citizen a visitor's visa. It is on an invite from a spouse because they're going to say you're coming to live here. You're not coming to go visit. So that would not be the proper thing to do. You would want to either go down and marry her, or some other way, but obviously the most direct way would be just go down, marry, and file for the green card.
Okay.
All right, but they're not getting a visitor's visa.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot. Once again, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Some surprising statistics.
What are the surprising statistics, Squeeze?
The amount of people watching on Link Up Radio's Facebook page.
Shockingly large.
Yeah, and my page.
Shockingly large.
Simultaneously, it's like
lots of people.
Yeah.
You want to know why, Squeeze?
Why?
Because we're good at what we do. There's a reason behind it. I don't know why you're so shocked. We are very good at what we do here, Squeeze.
There's this mystery that I'm trying to figure out.
The mystery.
The mystery is, how come I don't see the reflection in my bank account?
The mystery. Yes.
Jill, what do we have to do?
Yes. It is similar. It's like when I'm going to go back to the school lunch, Squeeze.
Yeah. All
right. It was a mystery what I was eating for school lunch every day. It is a mystery why you have no money in your bank account. Everyone feels so sorry for Squeeze. So sorry. All right, we're out of here, guys. We'll see you at 12 o'clock. Thanks for watching the Brad and Squeeze Show. Remember, it's brought to you by USA Credit Repair. The key to beautiful credit is one telephone call away, 1-800-872-7177. And, of course, to get my fabulous
1-800-LAW-LINK.
All 19 of them, immigration, personal injury, divorce, tax, what I forget, criminal defense, 1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-LAWLINK. We're out of here. We'll see you at 12.
Let's make it legal. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAW-LINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. Ay, ay, ay.